In my 7 years of playing League of Legends, I've always heard that Dota or Dota 2 is the harder game,
This is the tutorial of Dota 2.
and that League players are like babies, both literally, but metaphorically too when the difficulties of the games are compared. To see if this is really true, I'm trying all 124 Dota 2 heroes for one game each, while a friend who has reached semi-high elo in both games is coaching me, since I've never actually played the game before. To make things more interesting too, if my win rate at the end of the 124 games is below 50%, I have to buy all the Yuumi skins and only play Yuumi for a week, which if you don't know, is like one of the most hated and uninteractive champions in League of Legends.
You'll be playing mid lane Viper.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you can set up your bans if you want.
Oh wait, yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. How do you do that actually?
So if you go to heroes, and at the top right, you can select 4. I would probably suggest Skywrath, unless you remember particular ones that you find annoying.
Actually, I do remember. I actually found this one pretty annoying. So, the guy who went invis, like in one of my first games I played.
Slark?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Nyx Assassin. So I reckon ban Slark and Nyx Assassin as well. Like, put them in your selections. Those are 2 pretty annoying ones.
Yeah.
And then you could just put like Invoker. So he's like a really hard hero, and if you're versing one of them, it's probably a Smurf.
Oh, yo, I want to try him now.
I mean, you will eventually.
That's true, yeah.
And so we hopped in queue. While we were in queue, my friend began telling me about this hero called Ogre Magi, and the synergy he had with his facet, this item called Hand of Midas, and his ultimate. With a facet, he has no skill points at level 1, but gets an extra skill point from level 2 and onwards, so at level 2 he has access to 3 skills, and he gets his ultimate at level 5. This then synergizes really well with the rest of his kit and this item called Hand of Midas because...
Alright, well, we'll hope that you can get Viper and then we'll go over it in the future.
Oh, right. Oh, true, yeah, I'm playing, wait, literally.
Yeah, you're playing Viper.
Yeah,
don't get out of that headspace.
Yeah.
Yep, select mid, you're green. Nice.
Viper is bad.
Rare. So you can ask green if they want to swap.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Your turn to
Okay,
pick.
I think they picked. Alright.
So you can pick Zeus, or you can pick Sniper.
5 seconds.
Okay, alright, yeah, I'll
remaining.
try Sniper actually, because I think I remember someone telling me he was like an easier character. And also I think I remember watching
Go
like,
guides here,
strategy-
quick.
Oh,
Sorry.
right, yep, sorry.
Yeah, just go guides, and okay, yeah, you're good. Yep, just select that.
So there I was, on a hero I hadn't planned to play, with a setup I knew nothing about, and yet, this game was about to be one of the most important ones I've played in the series so far.
Okay, no, his W's are passive, that on hit has a chance to, like, knock people back a bit, and slow them.
Is that
On
just
hit thing.
his like auto attacks basically? Or
Yes,
like,
yeah,
okay,
on his auto attacks.
Alright.
His E ability, it temporarily slows you for like 3 seconds, but it gives you the bonus attack range and makes you always do your headshot, your W passive. Every hit just knocks them back a bit. And gives you some armor as well.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like you're really slow, so it's you gotta weigh up the options of if your team is like far away and protecting you, and they're fighting or whatever, then you can press your E and just start pelting them from a distance.
Yeah.
And you'll do like insane damage with items and stuff. Your auto attacks are instant too. Like, there's no projectile.
Yeah.
Because this guy's melee, you can like Q here and then like auto him. And if he goes up for last hits, he gets the damage over time and your auto attacks.
which is what should have happened. I could abuse my range to
Yeah.
poke him out, but
Then
he ended up somehow poking me out and forcing me
Back up a
eventually.
bit because he'll try and jump here. Yep, so that's his ult. You can go back to base here because you got no health, no mana. I just keep walking back.
And so I had no other option but to teleport back.
You might miss some attacks
Now though, I had full health and full mana, and with
Walk
that,
away. Because there's like another guy here potentially.
Oh,
So yeah, E, hit him, Q, and then ult.
wait, did I get it?
I was almost
you
able
dodged it.
to get my first ever
Yeah, so you got a Q as well.
1v1
Slow him.
solo kill.
If you force him to dodge, then you can still potentially kill him.
And this ended up being a massive mistake because soon after
You can
that,
get this rune. He wants it, so. Auto? Ah, okay. Yeah, it might be dead, yeah. Yeah, unlucky.
And so my first ever experience with a solo kill was me dying. But death can often be a valuable lesson, and as I was learning,
So he has a root ability there. And so he walked and he rooted you so you couldn't move and then took it. In that case, you can actually press A and then click on the rune and delete it before he gets there.
Oh, wait, what is deleting?
It just prevents him from getting it.
Your middle
Would
tower
I
is
get
So
it?
TP mid. No, you wouldn't get it. You'd just delete it.
Oh,
keyword can, because I didn't know what he meant by the word delete, and I should have asked
Yeah,
because,
there's a rune.
as it turns out,
You can actually take this and run top.
okay.
No,
Oh.
you just denied it.
I'm...
That's unfortunate.
No, you did tell
But
me that.
you can still.
But I... Oh... Okay, yeah.
looking back now, it was pretty funny, but also pretty bad. I had now died and lost the rune, and the roam I went for right after that didn't work either. But in the game, and in life in general, there is a concept known as karma. Bad things happen to anyone and everyone. Balance, however, is always there. Like a scale with even weight on both sides, it may tip and wobble, but it will never remain uneven.
You can stand here. And then, like, start hitting the tower. Oh, hit this Korea. Hit that thing.
Radiant's
Oh,
turret
wait,
I don't know what
does
that's
that...
doing.
killed.
Wait, does that... Oh, that stops them from
Yep.
getting the items then. Oh,
Yep.
Which is exactly why we did this.
I think he's like
Oh,
AFK. Kill him. Yeah. Oh, he disconnected.
Karma is a bitch. This world is unfair. I have a coach and you don't.
Don't I click this?
Although I do feel kind of bad, as I've learned, sometimes the win, playing unfair, is just a part of the game.
And just like Q here. And auto E. Q. So they're slow. Yes. You almost have it ult him.
And how cool would it be if I just had that epic montage and I played out of my mind and we killed everybody, but that's not how I really felt about this game. Remember when I said this game was one of the most important games I had ever played? You see, it's all related. The Dunning-Kruger effect is the idea that the less you know, the more you feel like you know, and so the more confident you actually are because you don't know how much there is you don't know. For me, this effect was beginning to disappear as I was beginning to learn more and more about the nuances of the game, and although I did feel like I was still doing okay, I didn't really understand the logic or reasoning behind any of my plays. I was dying a lot from what I realized was overextending and positioning too far up, but I couldn't stop doing it either. And my general sense of the
So he's
game
gonna
was
try and
just
jump.
not that good.
E and hit him. You're running. Where are you running? You don't need to run.
Oh yeah.
And now hit this guy. And ult him. Which, yeah, you should too. Because your team, so you're... So where are you going?
Oh wait, so,
So-
oh shit. Still
yeah,
through the
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And even though in the end this game was a victory, I was still sad. I didn't really feel like I did that much.
So
I
run
was
up.
doing damage, maybe
sure
a little
close enough
bit,
in
but
the QE.
I made a lot of mistakes, and I just feel like honestly I just got carried,
They got
and
domed.
it was disappointing.
Your team is ready for them.
Yeah.
So your Q's a basic stun. It's actually okay. So it's you've leveled up your ult there. It's actually important to probably discuss the ult now. So it's a passive,
Yeah.
and basically it gives every cast of your any ability ever a chance to do it again. And so your stun, you use your stun, and it has a 75% chance to stun again.
But does that stun like cast instantly?
It has a slight delay for your Q.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yep. Certain things will interact differently. So some things will do it to a different target. And so if you make another enemy,
Yep.
and then you use your W, so it always shoots out two, but did you see how it did it twice?
Yeah.
Each time, so it's called Ignite. Each time the Ignite ability hits the same target, it like extends the duration.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So
pretty.
Is it
It's still pretty
over
good.
time that like basically?
Let's go north.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And so it's really strong early game. And what you can then do is
Ow!
use your W because it's really long range if you check.
Oh wow.
And then it slows as well, so you can run up and then Q them and just start auto attacking them
After you.
and just like run straight towards them, hit them because you're really tanky early on. So you can probably take almost any fight early game once you've got your abilities. Your E is Bloodlust, and basically it just gives movement speed, attack speed, and that's basically it. It gives you more, but that's alright. Basically what you'd want to do is just use it on your carry.
Oh, okay. So you can actually use it on someone.
Yep. And multicast for that one, it just will cast it on another ally nearby
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
when it activates.
So it won't cast it on the same like, twice though.
no.
Oh, okay.
If you open your shop
Your middle tower is
and
under
go to
attack.
guides
Yep.
and just choose the top one, select, nice, and buy the golden hand. Do you see that?
Hand of Midas.
Yep. And just run down to the creep wave down below. See the creep? Yep.
Yep.
So Hand of Midas is like a jungling item. Well, it's like a farm accelerant item. So basically what you do is you see those charges next to it?
Like
You can use it on a creep to instantly kill it, and it gives you gold and EXP. Like it gives you increased gold EXP. But you see how it did it twice?
Oh, because of my
Yep.
Oh.
It works on items.
Oh.
And so-
what? Wait.
The Hand of Midas item is something you'd get on carries, but here's an exception. You get it no matter what you do.
And the time where I would try this would come. But before that, there was something else that had to be done.
Go mid.
Oh, mid. Oh yeah.
Okay, Viper's not
Viper's
banned.
Yep. Okay.
So mid and Hover Viper. Nice.
You see, up to this point, Viper had been a hero that for me had been cursed. I'd faced people banning it, people disconnecting just as I was winning, and it felt like I was never going to be able to play him, but I was willing to give it one more chance.
Oh, there is a Monkey King. Bro, I can't get a Viper. Oh my god.
He's usually pause 1. Weird people can take a mid maybe, but like he could work mid, but
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of.
so go mid and I'd say put a ward down, but just wait a bit because your support might.
Oh, wait, where again?
Just here. And then put your branch back in your inventory. And yep, walk up and get ready to fight for this. If they walk up, just queue them.
These guys aren't going to know what hit them.
Yep, nice. You can just leave. Oh, go up. Yeah, go up. You want to walk out? Rip. You got blocked. It's alright. That silences you if you stay inside of it. Right, so don't have your Q enabled here. Q this guy. Yeah. So.
Should I just go the other way? Oh wait, no, he's leaving. He's leaving.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. So don't queue the wave here. You don't want to be doing that.
Oh. Alright.
Because it's wasting so much mana. So just say you've got it. Yep. Nice. Wait, he's not ranged. So you can stand here. You can queue him. Just don't be queuing the wave. So you want to pull the wave here now.
Pulling the wave is a strategy where you attack move the enemy hero to cause the enemy wave to aggro onto you, so that you can direct that wave to kill your caster. This causes your wave to lose its main damage source, while the enemy has theirs, leading the enemy creep wave to kill your creep wave quicker, so that the wave pushes into you. In this matchup, because I was ranged and had a lot of damage over time, this was theoretically a really good strategy, as I could chase him down the lane to try and kill him while he was overextended. Theoretically, it is a good strategy.
Walk up and pull it.
It is a good strategy.
You got to make sure you're inside their range before you click on the enemy here, otherwise it will cause issues.
And this led to a lane where nothing happened. I harassed, but the enemy had a lot of lifesteal and just healed it back up, and because I couldn't pull the wave, I didn't have many opportunities to kill him, and I mainly just farmed, although my farming wasn't the greatest either. My team was doing okay though, and this is all technically stuff I can actually improve on, it's just that I had other concerns.
If you, every time you walk, you take damage. So hit this guy. My king is here for some reason. Okay, so you don't want to be walking. Yeah, you're kind of in trouble. There's nothing much you can do there. So he ults you, and when you walk, you take like % health damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see, yeah. So I can't, there I can't walk away, but I can't not walk either because then it's just...
Yeah, so you were a bit low health, unfortunately. So just TP here, and hopefully this guy leaves again. So don't queue the wave, don't queue the wave.
I take what I please.
Start queuing this.
So I was getting trolled, and it's funny, it's content to some extent, but it's not very fun to play with and not very good for my learning. I ended up doing pretty terribly, and although we tried our best and we had some moments where I was actually doing okay for a second.
Yeah, I would path backwards here. Queue this guy. And run now, yeah. Nice. Wait, you gotta leave. You gotta leave. Yeah, W the ground.
The enemy was good. They were good enough to push their lead to a point where it really felt like we couldn't do anything, and in the end, we ended up losing pretty badly. In fact, it was probably the worst defeat I've ever had.
Oh, I want to win now. That game felt terrible, actually. I feel like I couldn't do anything.
it does suck. Like, obviously it didn't help that the Monkey King guy just ran in your lane and did that sort of thing. Like, there were things that you could have done better maybe in the laning phase, but you got to keep in mind that it does reach a point where you have to play it a whole lot differently because they're so strong they can do things that are not normal. Like, they can dive you under your towers super easily because they're just so far ahead. So, like, there's a few things that you can learn, like, from the laning experience is probably the most important part, I think. And that's kind of hard because the Monkey King was there for half of it, but when he wasn't there, like, maybe, like, hitting the Bloodseeker more or, like, pulling the creeps a little bit better. Make sure you're farming constantly, that sort of thing.
We may not be able to control the griefers, the feeders, and the trolls that enter our games, but from then on, it is up to us what we do. We can give up. We can say we'll never improve and find reasons for why that's the case. We had a player that died too many times. Our team was griefing us. It could even be true. But why would it stop us from getting better? Improvement comes when we look within ourselves, and whether we believe in karma or whether we believe in science and learning, not every game can be bad, and improvement will follow. Maybe not every game is winnable, but every game is more winnable the better you are. Disclaimer, this is just a video. Please do your own research about karma if you are interested. I'm filling in the rest of the segment, so the music sounds better in a bit. Just keep watching and you'll see. Also, sorry this video took so long to upload. I've been pretty busy and had some stuff going on in my life. Nothing that bad.
Yep, just walk up and hit this guy. So the next minion that you kill, you'll get level 2. And so when you do, level up W twice and Q once. Now, you can Q and W. Nice.
And even though Ogre Magi was not a big brain character, my friend was beginning to teach me some 200 IQ strategies.
And hit this creep camp and then run up. Now, up. Now run back to lane. Okay. So basically, you just killed the ranged creep. So now it'll push into you. You can walk up here. And W Leshrac. And just auto him. Nice. Alright, you have enough gold for it now. So there's nothing really happening, so you can walk up here, get the bounty, and just use your hand of Midas on this. Nice. Now pick that up
Tower is under attack.
and run mid. Yep. The siege camp, the catapult. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because the catapult's like harder to kill, so you always want to use the Midas on that one because it just immediately kills it. You can just Q. Okay, now run. Yeah. The Lich guy, he can pull you in like that. Yeah. But you had the right idea of wanting to engage.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So like W, Q, I probably wouldn't have walked up. I probably would have walked away at that point. And then see what your team's wanting to do. Yep, so walk mid now. That's right. Can't be every time. Do it. Put a ward here. Put one of each. On this pillar. Yep, and put a blue. And then delete the ward that they have up there. Nice. He's in that creep. So W, Bloodlust, and stun. Oh. It's alright. Oh. What the hell? Oh my goodness.
And my Husker died.
Yeah. The Dawnbreaker.
And after these 2 deaths, the game ended quite quickly and decisively. We had almost double their kills in the end, and honestly, there was no real struggle. It kind of felt pretty easy.
Your team doesn't want to do end either. Very nice.
Would you say I played well that game actually? Because I won't lie, I felt honestly like I was dying like a lot.
It was a quick game, but it did not feel that fun. I died a bunch of times, and it was easy, but that was because, just like before, I didn't have to do anything.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's a few goofy moments. I'm sure you know, of like, you walked into a specific place and then kind of died. Without those, it would be fine.
And I believed him. I'm sure I had done good enough to win the game, but once again, it felt like I had a lot I could still improve on. I could see the mistakes I was making. I want to not die as much. I want to position better. I want to know more about what the objectives do and what I'm meant to be doing in certain situations. But a musician does not become Mozart overnight. To create melodies, to play beautifully, requires countless hours of dedication, time and practice, countless games of trial and error and making mistakes and learning from them. And I knew that. But that was something I didn't have. I was determined to improve and quickly, and Yumi was one thing, but honestly, it was more now about me. When I look back on my gameplay, I just see so much I could be doing better. Often I find myself after a game realizing I probably did okay, but not really understanding how. I somewhat knew about the basics of the game, but I lacked knowledge of the nuances of the game, and I didn't have the experience to make plays confidently without getting nervous or just dying. One night, I was thinking, pondering and wondering, like rain everywhere, until a single lightning bolt struck. Just as how a musician does not practice only in full songs, I didn't just have to practice only full games. Strategic, focused techniques would help with improvement, perhaps even more so because a musician practices scales, a drummer practices rolls. They train their hands to memorize the rhythms in their movements so they never miss a beat in a song, never miss a creep in a game. And I, too, could do that with my Dota 2 gameplay. A 1v1 with my friend could improve my consistency. A mode designed specifically for creeps going to dying could measure my progress. And as for dying, that would improve with experience. A death breaks focus. It sets you off rhythm and behind, and just like in a performance, it only gets harder as it gets worse. But I would learn when, if I lost too many, and if I kept dying, that would happen